Hello scrappers, out here working on the boat today. I was out here working on it yesterday too after I got done running around. Got that trailer jack mounted on there. And then the fun part was getting that 2-inch coupler on there with safety chains. This back bolt went all the way through this metal tube at the bottom. The front one only went halfway, and then the nut slid inside. But there's no way I could get in there to get a hold of the nut, so I just wanted to spin. So I ended up drilling through the bottom, small hole through the bottom where I could broke the end off this old screwdriver. I was able to get the piece up in there and kind of get the nut in a bind, and then I was able to tighten it down with the impact. So I got it done finally. It took 2-3 hours, something like that. So what I got going now is the gas tank was laying up here, and I didn't really like it in this area. I thought, really it should be behind the seat. And I got a little rain last night, so I got a little water in here. Got just a little bitty 1/2-inch drain hole. So kind of a small little plug. I need to pick up a spare. And found one of my 12-volt bilge pumps. So I figured it could go there, but I go to put the gas can in, 6 gallon, it hits on these braces, so it stays elevated about 5 inches. So I'm going to make a little stand about 6 inches to sit in there, and I just happen to have 6 of these. I don't know, looks like 1.5 inch, 2 inch, probably 2 inch, 2 inch by 2 inch. Aluminum angle. So I already started doing some cutting on it. Doing some of my research, I'm finding out this motor is either a 50, well, the guy said it was 54, but looking at the serial number, which serial number plate's right here, it's I think QD-17, which by that serial number says it, or model number, it says it's a 56. And a lot of these are brown. And one website I looked at said if it doesn't have the tag on it, if it's brown, it's probably the 56. If it's green, it's probably the 54, 55, something like that. So it's one or the other anyway. Somewhere in there. From what I'm watching a video, guy had one that was pretty nice shape, and he said it took a 24-to-1 gas fuel mixture. I thought, okay, that's kind of odd. So I guess something to do with the main bearings or something. But anyway, what I'm doing over here, got a Scotty mount. Yeah, I didn't want to really go into the wood on this any, but the way this Scotty mount works, which I'll have to do some spacers and stuff, but I can put the transducer down here, and so if I'm just running fast, I can pull this up, have it out of the way, and the Scotty track, so this piece here can slide out. So when I'm towing the boat or just have it in storage, I can have that off, and then you can get all kinds of like GoPro mounts and stuff that go in those. But another thing is this will fit right in the top, and I'll have my fish finder right on top of it. So I was thinking, well, if I'm sitting there, I'll be able to see it good right here. And for this to work, it pretty well has to be up on top. Now, I don't know if I'm going to add any more of these around here, because pretty much other than this, any other mounts I can probably put down on the seat. If I was going to have pole holders attached to these, which I could do, then then I could do that. But I've already got 4 pole holders, so how many more do I need? So probably not any. So what I'm going to do is drill the rest of these holes out, kind of get it cleaned out, and then I'll pull these 2 screws out, and then I'll put a little dab of silicone. It might be inside, yeah. Put a little dab of silicone on the threads and then run them down in there. That way it'll seal up the screw in there so the water can't get in between the screw and the wood. So hopefully I'll only have to do 1 Scotty track, because anything else, if a cup holder or anything, I can mount to the wood on the seats. I'll put the gas tank in there and you guys can kind of see what we got going. I kind of demonstrate how that gas can sits. You can see it sits way up off the floor. So I'm not sure if I'd have the handle, this way or turn the opposite, but I got this piece here going, and this long piece I'll be going next to the seat. And then so if this is on the seat, this will be against the... Okay, I thought I would go ahead and do this first, since I've already got drill bit in here for this. And what I did, I put a piece of tape on there. The screws that I've got are 3/4 of an inch long, so I just mark that off at 3/4 of an inch. These 2 screws here back out. I put the screwdriver bit back in here to make it a little faster putting the screws in, but I'm not going to bury them all the way down. Okay. So like I said, what I want to do is put some silicone on the screw. Seal it up good. Grab a towel. Okay. Now just run this down the ways. Close enough. Those kayakers use these Scotty mounts a lot to mount accessories on their kayaks.
Go on. Yeah. Go home.
the Scotty mount works really nice. I got just a little bit of wood sticking out on the sides, not much, so it fits almost perfect. Okay, we got that part done, so now we'll go in and work on that bracket. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, normally you guys watch me tear stuff apart. Today I'm putting something together. Yeah, I already did one rivet just to make sure I had it right. Stick it down in there. Well, that's weird. Okay. Man, I don't know what's wrong with these rivets. They're not quite working right, are they? Yeah, that one didn't even get tight. Huh, that's weird. Okay, that came off clean. Guess I might have to take the angle grinder and cut that one off. Well, that one's not holding too good either, is it? It may not be long enough. Yeah, 'cause they're not holding very stout. Not very good at all. Okay. Yeah, they may not be long enough. I may have to go over to the bigger ones. I got some real short ones there. I thought these would be long enough. You would think. But I'm not really getting much of a bead or anything up underneath here. So yeah, I'll probably have to go to a bigger size. So we're gonna stick with them, I guess. I'm going to put two of the back uprights in, and then maybe put the upper piece across. So I get this rivet in. The less I use, the lighter it's going to be. And who knows, by the time I get me in the back of that thing with the outboard and everything else, I might decide I want the gas tank up front, kind of a counterbalance. And if I do that, I'll have to buy probably just get me a primer ball and fuel line. Get enough fuel line to run it all the way to the top, front. Thinking of this clamp's got this big footprint on it. I may have to go to my other clamp. This got a smaller footprint on it. So I'm kind of doing this thing. Hope I'm not boring you guys to death. Yeah, it's sticking pretty nicely. Look at the other side. You're sticking through pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in the boat real quick and then bring you guys out there to look at it. Okay, now we kind of see what I've got. I almost need to get a piece of something to lay up under there, and maybe on this side too. But I'm thinking, I was going to put this way back here, which I probably could. Looks like it might work. Yeah. But what I may have to do, I may have to just go like this. And then when I put my cross piece across, rivet it here. Anyway, just have a piece coming there and a piece coming here. So I think that piece would fit just fine right there. I'll go ahead and mount this. Got to only be two rivets over here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I think I got it done. The whole thing weighs like 12 pounds, 13.7 ounces. So almost a little under 3 pounds. So I can sit anywhere right in here. That's why I had to move these backwards and run this. The upright side was here because I had this brace here. So by doing it, flipping it around like that, it did make it clear the brace. So now the gas tank should fit right in there. And it probably doesn't matter which way I put in. It might stick out a little more, but the cross pieces are set in 3 inches on each end, so they'll probably be what's actually supporting the weight. So that should do the trick anyway. So, well, hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I fabricated that little step up, I guess you could say, little elevated platform for the fuel tank. And I wasn't sure how much rain we were going to get, so I pulled that drain plug last night and got a little bit, but not much. As far as that drain hole is not down lower, but I can either keep that bilge pump over on that side, or I could always put it over here, and I can use this, probably this very far side maybe, or right there close to the drain plug. I can put the battery in there. So we can see what we can do by that. And that just kind of sits in there, so it's not, I didn't have to put no holes in the boat. And I made, got the plug there, one on this side, one on the other side, and that's what I want to be able to do with the fish finder cord, to be able to plug it in. I can turn it on right here. It's at 97% charge, and that activates everything, which I don't even have to have turned on. I can turn on I got 3 LED lights, so that kind of light up the boat at night. And then when I turn this one on, it activates the meter, and it turns both of these on. And I can also plug my charge controller in from the solar panel in on one end to charge it up. I got USBs on this one, and then the round 12-volt plug on this one, because I've got a spotlight I can plug into that, so see where I'm going at night. And just kind of a mess up in there, which I've even got this little light right here that will, yep. Let me push that in there. I guess it is in there. But anyway, it doesn't throw a whole lot of light, but it is a little bitty light. So kind of a spider web. Got a 7 amp hour battery down in there. So I'll be able to plug the fish finder into that and probably run all day with the fish finder. And that does give me a little bit of onboard power if I want to charge a cell phone or something like that. And then I don't have to take power away from the trolling motor batteries. So I can set that on the floor just about anywhere. Probably right over, close by that wall there in front of the seat or something. That way I can kind of keep an eye on how much remaining power it's got in it, stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Share with your friends, whatever. And if you're needing cutting discs, stuff like that, go ahead and check out the tools I use on my Amazon affiliate page. And you guys take care and happy scrapping. Bye-bye.